Hey guys, and welcome back to the Zachrix YouTube channel. Today we are back on Hogwarts Legacy for part 2. In the last episode we met Professor Fig, George got ate by a dragon, and now we're at Hogwarts in the Gryffindor common room ready to start the day. Right, it's telling me to go up to
which way is the common room?
Well, there's a waypoint pointing me this way, so I'm assuming it's this way. Oh look, a chest. Level 1 lock. Okay. Can't open that yet.
Different. Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Hey, stop chatting.
New 5th year. They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry.
Hey, stop chatting about George, man. It was a noble sacrifice. Right, introduce yourself to Cressida, Gareth, and Nelly. Let's talk to whoever this one is.
Who does Nelly think she is?
Wait, that's not right. I really thought I had it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I've studied with him.
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did a study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered
She
the
got the
charm
Harry
using
Potter
its
glasses.
incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
You'll get it.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Wish you luck, mate.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
I'm sure I will. Thank you very much, Cressida. Right, here we...
I tried a new reversal hex on that small
How the fuck did you get up there?
In all fairness, it only partially worked. Who does Nelly think she is, anyway?
So this must be Nelly.
With wings,
professor could
Nelly.
arrive any
I'm sure
moment.
you'd use them.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective.
By jumping on the
Once
fireplace.
I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nelly, by the way. Nelly Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It's true.
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling. And
Thrilling?
also terrifying.
I lost me
Anyway,
good buddy
you
George.
certainly brought some much-needed
I'll have you
excitement
know,
to
George was a
Gryffindor.
homie.
And Hogwarts, for that matter.
It's nice to meet you.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Don't dip up with George. Oh, look, apples. Oh, I can actually eat them. So this must make you Gareth.
Here, have a sip.
Gareth
Go on.
Weasley. Oh, nice.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Poor George.
Didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year.
Matilda
Keeps too close
Weasley.
an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well, and she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Nice meeting you, Gareth.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside
Oh.
the common room.
Miss Weasley, yeah? Professor Weasels.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams.
That's kind of
They will
smart.
determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your
Give it
success.
my way, I'll master it. It's a book.
Here
Never
you
mind, I don't
are.
want it. Reading sucks. There we go. Hang on, I'll show my camera and all the pages are flying away.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Hey yo, it disappeared.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Oh. Oh, okay.
This way.
Wait, what's that spell?
The guide will give you
Lumos.
Oh,
opportunities
Lumos.
to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Revelio.
And Revelio. Okay, that's all I've learned so far.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Do you keep above overtaking you on the stairs?
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it,
Revelio.
and we'll see what the guide says.
Ah! Portrait of Barufio. The portrait depicts the wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir, and as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken. I can't read. He once said S instead of F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. No, that's something I'd do if I wasn't living in Harry Potter. Okay, this is your wizarding level XP earned from challenges increasing your level power. Your guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenge menu to continue. Collecting your first guide page unlocks a new challenge category. The new challenges you unlock throughout the event will appear here. Select the field guide pages to continue. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlocked at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from the challenge menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Exit the field guide. Ah! That's helpful. Collect field guide pages in Hogwarts 1 out of 2.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Oh look, a cat! Can I pet it? I can! Look at the little... Here, puss, puss, puss. Oh, he's purring.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
One-eyed witch path. Is there any chance you could speed up a little bit? I know you're quite old and everything, but please do speed up.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Oh
Your
shit.
field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You discovered a Flue Flames fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel into any discovered Flue Flame. Oh. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live and includes house common rooms in the Great Hall. Select the South Wing region to continue, so that one. In this view, you can see the Flue Flames available in that region. Green Flue Flames represent flames you have discovered. including your own house common room. Grey flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. Select the library annex region to continue. Professor Weasley has unlocked the central hall flue flame for you. Use right stick to rotate the map and fast travel to the central hall flue flame. So that one. Fast travel. Yo, this game is really like full of it, isn't
Here
it?
we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Okay.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Well, I never went there, so.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you.
Not
outside of
not
class.
homework,
You'll be up to
man.
speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
He told me to keep it a secret, so I'm afraid there isn't, Miss.
I'm
Professor,
sorry, Professor, but
lady.
I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Weasel.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Oh, here he is.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Can I just go and learn a spell now?
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Right, so talk to Professor Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Yes, you did.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
What is it? You can track quests from the map. The gold or yellow point represents the map the main quest. Completing main quests will further the story and unlock new features and grant XP. Cool. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as a quest reward. Track a quest with X to continue. Defense against the dark arts or charms. So this one we learn Levioso, that one you learn Accio. I want Levioso.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand.
I need my
You'll
own
enjoy
wand.
Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay, thank you, Fig. Let's go to class. Cast Charms Compass. The Charmed Compass will lead you to anything you're tracking. Why isn't the door open? There we go. Whoa! It's like a gold spark. That is cool. I'm following the spark. Oh, we're here.
Is that all you've got?
What?
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
That's a dragon?
Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
She killed that?
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Right. Okay. Steady your wand with L and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol's path. Okay. Got it.
Levioso.
I made a feather levitate.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
A training dummy. I got this.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Okay.
Remember.
Levioso.
Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Well, guess what? Levioso.
Levioso, this can't be your first duel.
Let's just say
I do enjoy lively duels. Protect all stupid boys again.
Leviosa.
Try to
Die.
anticipate your opponent's next move.
That was the easiest door of my life.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Get owned.
I put you on the spot, and you
Chat
rose to
shit.
the challenge.
Get banged.
Points to Gryffindor.
Your mother.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood,
What's
Professor.
a Grindylow?
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Huh. Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
That's the woman from
Nice work.
Common Room. Cressida.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel
I have a
when
bit
you
of an
aren't.
ego.
You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill.
It
Look
was
for
skill.
Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Luke and Brattleby, eh?
Till next time.
Quest complete, defense against the dark arts. So now I need to make my way to Charms. So in Charms I'll get Accio, which I remember it summons things. If I remember from the Harry Potter films, it summons stuff for you and brings it closer.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Here we go.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Oh,
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
no idea.
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
No. Can't say I do, Professor
It seems
Ronan.
that we're in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay. Accio, so it's the same thing. So get it. Boom, Accio.
Accio.
Yeah, give me the book.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
This teacher's sound. I want this teacher. But where are we going?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree.
Yeah.
So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
What is that?
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Am I just trying to get it to the biggest point here?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and... Very good!
Oh, I did it! Cool.
Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Excellent
Ah, that's only a
control
30.
there.
Or 40. Is that 30? Yeah, it's a 30. This is a 50.
Splendid!
Oh, nailed it.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Oh, is this a 1v1?
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Go on. Let's see what you got.
What's this?
Ah, a 30, yeah. Watch me get 50.
Yes!
Accio.
I let go of the button by accident.
Here we go!
Ah, crap. Ah, I've screwed it.
There we go.
Yeah, I messed it up. Okay, he's pulling it back.
That's it!
Be sharp.
Never mind, he's not pulling it back.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
Okay, I was only 10
Nicely
points
done.
behind because I messed up the first one. I mean... You got lucky, innit?
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh, what the hell?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us do this.
Crap. My turn. Oh no! I knocked them both off. If I'm going down, you're coming with me.
Watch this.
Right, she got 30. That's a 50, that's a 50, that's a 50! Oh, nailed it.
Very good.
Here we go.
Don't you dare knock mine off or you will die.
There we go.
Okay, just time it right, time it right.
Not exactly
Now.
a typical yes, so you did it. Not that I mind.
Oh, it shot off the edge. How have I fucked that?
Focused.
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot, I swear.
Very good, both of you.
Oh,
Well
no.
done.
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well, I learnt 2 new spells.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Transferred it?
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother
Wagadu.
received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda
Oh,
and were
Uganda.
halfway around the world at a new school in a new
I was
country.
gonna say, I didn't know where Wagadu was.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
I'm going to keep him
Until
waiting.
next time.
It's just gonna be about an assignment.
Can
A
use
word,
Accio
if you would.
if
You
you're
wanted
so
to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
Yep.
Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Right. Why is she still here?
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Oh. And you're just...
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Right. Well, glad you woke up. It's about time,
Hello
lazy
there.
bones.
You're the new student, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. What about it?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better Better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Oh. Sucks to be you, doesn't it? JK. Where do I go? Where do I go from here?
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of
Is
it,
this Peeves?
the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Alright, side quests are now available. I'm not looking at side quests. Let's track that.
Oh, what fun!
Meet Professor
I won't
Weasley
take
in
my
the Transfiguration class. Jump down the stairs. Badass. Jump down the stairs. Oh. Oh. That would have been cool. Right, let's go meet Professor Weasley. Down here. Keep going. The Transfiguration Courtyard is unlocked. Oh, look, another cat. Sorry, got no time to pet you.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
I'm sorry, did they call her house elf Deke?
Excuse Deke.
Poor thing, it's been called Dick.
There you are.
Well, Deke, but it sounds like Dick.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems
Oh, that's
Professor
better.
Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
No, Professor.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Oh.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
He
In
did?
fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I need my own wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'll take Natty.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Butterbeer? To Professor Ronan.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Speak to
I'm
Professor
most
Ronan to receive
pleased
your
to be
first assignment.
included.
Assignments are types of quests given to you by Hogwarts professors that, when completed, reward you with new spells. The reward for completing your first assignment will be the Mending Charm Reparo, which is required to complete other quests. You can track assignments and their progress in the quest menu for your field guide. Right, cat. There he is.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the Mending Charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
So each has like its own little
I'll
task,
start on
and
the
then you
task
learn the
right
spell.
away, Professor.
So what do I need to do? Collect the flying page near the broken statue.
This is the right area. Got it.
Well, that was easy. Collect the flying page in the defense against the Dark Arts Tower.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
There it is.
Accio!
I missed. I got it.
Brilliant.
Back to Professor Ronan. Let me learn the spell.
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Uh-oh, I need to move a bit quicker. There we go. Reparo. Mending charm reparo can be used to mend broken objects and pieces of the environment.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water.
Oh, I see it.
Allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out. Nicely done. Works like
Whoa.
a charm, doesn't it?
Revelio. Accio.
What do I do with this?
Revelio.
Do I...
Reparo. Levioso.
Oh, I Levioso it. Oh, it dropped a page. It's now telling me to go that way. What are the quests? Is that my only quest? And cross ones. We're gonna go to Hogsmeade. Actually, you know what? We'll do Hogsmeade. We'll do that quest in the next episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and you're enjoying this series. Again, I know it's not some of the old series, but we'll be hopping back on them for next week, hopefully. But yeah, thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye!